None like it in all of baseball. A look at AT&T Park in San Francisco. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the New York Mets and the San Francisco Giants. Giants baseball is next. Here's Juan Lagares, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for the Mets, center fielder Juan Lagares.
And our first pitch taken for ball one as we are underway tonight from San Francisco. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come out of the gates slowly, just one of their...
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball two. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. On deck, the lefty Robinson Cano. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he lays off ball four. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base. First offering on its way. Sliced hard on the ground. To second for one. Back to first, and they'll get Cano as well. It's a double play. Stepping up now, Jesus Aguilar, trying to get him started again following the double play. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. Bases are empty here with two men out. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that'll ricochet off that brick wall in right. The relay throw, and he'll scramble back to first safely. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1.
Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Fielder, number 31.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Here's Byung-ho Park. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Bumgarner into his motion, coming at him with the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Now in the box, Evan Longoria. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Evan Longoria.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Kim racing back, He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jed Lowry. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 2-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. One there. On to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Lee Dale. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Lee Dale.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Ready now, Buster Posey, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A runner at first with no outs here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And that's the first out of the inning. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-1 home now to Crawford. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Bottom of the second here with no score. And Crawford swings and misses at that one. A strikeout victim for out number 2. Standing in, Yonhervis Solarte. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a fastball just a bit up. Here it comes, 1-0. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1.
The pitcher number 44.
Now at the plate, Madison Bumgarner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming their direction.
Skied into very shallow right. Cespedes is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Juan Lagares reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Ball one.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Cespedes is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Stephen Dugan. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Center fielder, Stephen Dugan.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
I really like his game plan. You can clearly see his game plan was, I'm going to bust him inside. He's done that, and we're already in the third inning and continues to pound the ball in.
Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Derek Holland. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
And Longoria's got it for out number 2. Striding in once again, Hyun-Soo Kim. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. The 0-2 delivery. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Waiting on it is Nimmo, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance. Robinson Cano. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Line to the right side, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. At the plate, Jesus Aguilar, a base hit in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. Good looking sinker on the inside corner.
That's the advantage of having a good two-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
On to first, and they turn the double play. Digging in to try it again. Wilson Ramos comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hard hit ball to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Yoenis Cespedes.
Leading off the
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Young-Ho Park. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Young-Ho Park.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Nimmo racing back. Still going back. Up into the arcade and out of here. So coming to the plate, Lee Dale.
Third baseman, Lee Dale.
Into the windup and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-1. Softly on a line to third, and plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down.
The catcher,
Here's Buster Posey now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Posey will take the turn and head for second. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. For Posey, he's at second with his first 2-bagger of the year. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he can't track it down. A base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. Digging in the switch hitter, Yonhervis Solarte, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning, and yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now, but if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to be a start he can be proud of.
3-0 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. Aguilar is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Comes
Leading
into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And Longoria swings and misses. A good pitch there, and he's down on strikes for the first out.
The batter, number 8.
Here comes the first pitch.
Jed Lowry.
Jed Lowry will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hot shot on the ground is short. There is Crawford. Throw on to first, and Holland looks to be in control here. 2 away now.
Up next
so that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
Dugan is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. At the plate, Stephen Dugan, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Giants. Center fielder, Stephen Dugan.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. This is pulled into right. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Derek Holland. And we'll likely see him square around to bunt. Bumgarner removed to first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a bunt attempt here. And this will be swept away in foul territory, and we'll see if they try the bunt again. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. 1-1. Here it comes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Nimmo shading to his right. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the
31.
left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Lifted the other way to left center. Hernandez is in pursuit, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Yoenis Cespedes.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bumgarner sets. Here's the 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Way in front of that fastball.
Boy, that's a tough two-seamer to hit right there. Usually that two-seamer will start in on the hitter and tail away, but that one started at the middle of the plate and broke off. Uh-oh, look out now.
Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. From the belt, the pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Here's another 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Madison Bumgarner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that one stayed up a little high. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
High in the air out to center field. Dugan has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Juan Lagares. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lagares.
First offering on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible.
Bullet to second base. A fine play, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Byung-Ho Park. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. Ready once again, Lee Dale. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Buster Posey. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Lagares is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in once again, Brandon Crawford. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 2 runs, 6 hits. And no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again.
For the Mets, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Pitch is popped up. Dale is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Jesus Aguilar, a hit in 2 tries so far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with. Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Boy, that pitch looks so good when you're hitting, but you're not going to catch up to it. I think pitchers should use that more often. A high fastball in the eyes, they will never catch up to it.
Kim will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Digging in to try it again, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Ball 1.
Boy, he's got to want that pitch right there. I know he's been getting a few tonight already, but man, he's around the plate, he's consistent, but like any pitcher, you want all the calls.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready on 1-2. And another foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yonhervis Solarte. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Yonhervis Solarte.
And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
You know, Matt, he's thrown over 60% first pitch fastballs to guys. To be as deep in the game as he is, you would think that percentage would be higher.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Center fielder number 12.
At the plate, Stephen Dugan. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. Ready for another chance? Derek Holland. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Brandon Belt will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 99, Brandon Belt.
In there, and it's 0-1. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can forget about it. This ball is gone. Now at the plate, Hyun-Soo Kim. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Lagares, but he won't get there. It falls in. Now at the plate, Yoenis Cespedes.
Right fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's sitting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
First baseman, Young-Ho Park.
First delivery to him on the way. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The relay. And he's safe. Digging in now, Lee Dale.
Third baseman, Lee.
Robert
Dale.
Gesellman takes over pitching duties, looking to get that.
Now working for New York.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you got a guy on the ropes. He's really struggling here. You can't swing at bad pitches and bail him out. You got to make him throw strikes. This is where you got to bear down as a team, not just individually.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion. Sam Dyson will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Sam Dyson.
Jed Lowry is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. At the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Hernandez.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch of the at-bat. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs and get back in this thing.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. A pause and the 0-2. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike. Digging in, Brandon Nimmo.
Right
3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Dugan moving in. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
How about it?
Digging in, Robert Gesellman. And he's getting his first plate appearance here. Adrian Gonzalez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. One and one.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run still. Do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
1 and 2 now.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. Here's Juan Lagares. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Juan Lagares.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1 and 2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great. Seth Lugo will come on in relief as he'll make his second.
Number 67.
Now to the plate, Buster Posey. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Changeup called strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0 and 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cano ranging into the outfield. He's got it 1 away. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. The 0-1 on its way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Nimmo is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a ball popped up behind the plate for Ramos. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory. So striding in, Robinson Cano. He'll start things out against Sam Dyson, who tries himself to shut the door. Tony Watson. Takes the mound here.
Now pitching for the Giants, number 33, Tony Watson.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone.
And that ball's not intentional. That was not even a fastball. Relax now, people. I know we get excited when balls up and in.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2. Now a drive out to left center field. Cano's around first, on his way for second now. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Sinker stayed high, but called for a strike. And this is swung on and missed. And, boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Catcher.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Last time through was a base hit. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Solarte takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you. I like that backdoor breaking ball right there. 0-1, show him something on the outside half. He swings, he's probably going to roll over it. If not, you might get the call. You didn't get it there, but I like the selection. Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for the sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. Stepping up to the plate, Jed Lowry. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And he lays off there 1-0.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Ball 2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cespedes is going back, and it's gone into the arcade section. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn.
Will Smith gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. And apparently they'd rather go after the next guy as they walk him intentionally with with 2 out here. Ahmad Rosario will be called upon here to
number 1, Ahmad Rosario.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. They'll be looking for something. Here it comes, 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
The 2-0 is a fastball high, and it's 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Standing in. Seth Lugo as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the out. Travis d'Arnaud will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Ray Montoya gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Mets, 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Derek Holland. His record is now 1-1. Loss goes to Madison Bumgarner. He falls to 0-2. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,503. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at AT&T Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.